This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Good evening and welcome once again to Terry Gregg Court in the Shelton High School Mini Dome. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of Evergreen Conference basketball with a boys matchup between the Tumwater T-Birds and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me is Mr. Jerry Apples.
Hi, Diedrich.
Shelton is 4-1 on the season, 3-1 in FCO play. The Highclimbers beat Aberdeen Wednesday night, 51-36. Tyler Ireland and Chucky Thompson scored at 12 points each as Shelton slowly pulled away in the fourth quarter. Tumwater is 5-1 overall, 4-0 in the conference. The T-Birds are coming off an 85-44 win over Rochester. Camden Orm led the way with 20 points. Ryan Otten added 11. Tumwater has a 5-game win streak over Shelton, and the last time these teams played was December 29th, 2017, with the T-Birds beating the Highclimbers 62-58. As for common opponents, so far this season, both teams have beaten Rochester, Centralia, and Aberdeen. The average margin of victory for Tumwater is over 33 points. For Shelton, that average margin of victory is about 13. It's Evergreen Conference boys basketball. The Tumwater T-Birds at the Shelton Highclimbers. Starting lineups are next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Our dear fellow Americans, vaccines are a huge step forward. We still need to do the simple things that we know work.
Wear a mask, wash our hands frequently, and maintain social distance.
Now it's up to you.
Get your COVID-19 vaccination from Mason Health. Go to masongeneral.com to easily schedule your appointment today. You can also find a link to schedule your shot in the upper right-hand corner of masonwebtv.com.
Now we're back in the Mini Dome. Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple, and Jerry has the starting lineups for us.
All right, thank you, Diedrich. First, for the visiting T-Birds, under the direction of Coach Josh Wilson. At one guard, number 2, a senior, 5'11", Jack Jones. At the other guard for Tumwater, a 6-foot senior, number 5, Cody Whalen. At one forward for Tumwater, number 11, 6'2", a sophomore, Luke Brewer. At the other forward, a senior, 6'2", Camden Orem. And rounding out the starting lineup for the T-Birds at center, 6'6", a junior, number 22, Ryan Otten. Now your starters for our own Shelton Highclimbers. Their head coach, Sam Krager. At one guard for the Highclimbers, a junior, number 21, 5'10", Bo Blackiter. At the other guard, a sophomore, number 22, Tobin Dudley. At one forward, Matei Lisa, 6'3", a junior, number 30. At the other forward, a junior, 6'2", number 12, Charles Thompson. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Highclimbers, number 23, a senior, 6'4", Chase Burfine. And that's your starting lineups tonight.
All right, thank you, Jerry. We will take another timeout. We'll be back with, the start of this ball game in mere moments. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Sanjay, you there?
Hey, David.
I'll make this quick. Listen, I have some questions.
What's on your mind?
This vaccine, I'm nervous. I got songs to write. Will I still be able to do that?
It'll be fine, David. Science is what you need. The vaccine is safe, my friend. It's gonna bring this pandemic to an end. You see what I did there?
Yeah, okay, I trust it, thanks. Oh, and Sanjay, don't do that again.
David? David? I don't know. I thought I was spitting fire.
Back in the mini dome, everyone. Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple. The starting five are about to be announced here on Terry Gregg Court. Let's run them down for one more time. Jack Jones, Cody Whalen, Luke Brewer, Camden Orem, and Ryan Otten for the T-Birds. For the Highclimbers, Chucky Thompson, Bo Blackiter, Tobin Dudley, Chase Burfiend, and Matai Leesom.
Yeah, I have a couple comments I'd like to make.
Go ahead, Jerry.
The Highclimbers tonight will do well if they do the following three things. They make at least 75% of their foul shots. They cut down their turnovers down to 15 or less. And get good production from the outside from at least 2 outside shooters.
Okay. We will find out how that goes in just a moment. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back with the start of this ball game from the Mini Dome on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hello, everyone. I'm Father Dwayne, and this is St. David of Wales Episcopal Church in Shelton. I'm glad that you're seeing us right here, right now, but please tune in on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for a live stream service. I certainly welcome you to join together with us for worship.
Just waiting for the start of this ball game. This is going to be the biggest test for the Highclimbers this season, I would say, Jerry, Tumwater.
Well, definitely there's three teams. There's Shelton, there's Tumwater, and there's WF West. And tonight, we're going to get a little better picture of who the top team of these three are.
All right, well, the T-Birds will start out with the ball. They're wearing the green uniforms with the white numbers and letters. And here they go. That's Brewer up top, and it's Whalen back to Brewer. Climbers are in a 2-3 zone. As Orm brings it around, driving side of the paint, kick it to the near corner, quick passes to the top. Here's Brewer into the paint, puts it up, got hacked and fouled. You can see that all the way up here. And the first whistle on the Highclimbers. Chucky Thompson's going to be called with the first personal. At the free throw line for 2 free throws is Luke Brewer for Tumwater. Missed him. First one. Off the back of the iron. Got some noisy fans today, Jerry. Second free throw. That one goes in. And it's a 1-0 ball game. Here comes Dudley. Looking for Blacketer. Gets in the corner to Burfiend. To Ty Thompson, to Chucky Thompson. Fadeaway down the baseline. That rattled off. Rebound pulled down by Orm. Handed off to Whalen. Here's Orm. Orm will take the three. And the rebound pumps around, goes right to Brewer. He'll lay it up and in, and he drew the foul. I think that'll go on, well, I don't know. Whoever was under the feet there. It'll go on Dudley, that's right, okay. Second team foul, so Brewer back at the free throw line. Got it.
2 for 3, or 2 for 4, or 3 for 4. 3 for 4 from the foul line.
All right, here's Blacketer.
He's got all 3 points.
Dudley needs somebody to throw it to. Finds Leeson. Leeson with 10 on the shot clock. Got to go to work. Gets a screen. He'll hook it to Burfiend. Burfiend to the hoop and challenge off the glass and in. Chase Burfiend with first basket of the night for the Highclimbers. 2-point lead early for the T-Birds. Here's Jones, back up top and around it goes to Brewer down to the baseline, and that's Orm. Foul line elbow jumper off, and the rebound goes to Burfiend. Here's Chucky Thompson to the foul line. He'll dribble out and reset for the Highclimbers. Gonna wave out everybody on this side. Gonna go to the middle, kick it to the corner. Leeson. Matai tried to dribble, penetrate, and he'll reset with 9 on the shot clock. Over to Dudley. Dudley got to go to work with 5 into the paint. Up fakes once, puts it off the glass. No, a little too hard. Rebound goes to Brewer. Up it goes to Orm. Orm to the box, and turn around, hand it off to Brewer. Brewer thought about a 3, drives to the paint, right to the hoop. Double pumped it, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Otten tried to force one up. Bay had it partially blocked by Chucky. Chucky comes away with it, and as a timeout, it's 30. We'll keep it here.
I want to apologize. Number 11, Luke Brewer, is 3 for 4 from the line.
Okay, Jerry. No, he's 2 for 3. He hit the first of 2, and then he had the 3-point play. Not to argue with you, Jerry, but that's what I have my sheet says right here.
You know what? I think if we do the math, you're right.
Oh, we're early in this game. We're already arguing about.
Okay.
Arguing about math.
I got you.
Thought that was a football thing, Jerry. We, talking about math. Well, it's a 2-point lead for Tumwater. Shelton has the ball coming out of the timeout. 5:41 to go, first quarter.
Dietrich is correct.
I'm just going by what I scribbled onto my sheet here, Jerry.
Okay.
Here's Blacketer with the ball for the Highclimbers. Gets a screen from Thompson, stops the foul line, gives it to Thompson. Chucky to the foul line, and must be some sort of a touch foul there. And that'll go on Cody Whalen, hits his first. That's really a tight call there, Jerry. I didn't see anything. Dudley will inbounds it. Get it into Chucky Thompson. Looking for Blacketer. He'll get it to Bo. Hand it off to Matai Leeson. Gets a screen from Burfiend. Over to Blacketer. 10 on the shot clock. Blacketer up, fakes, finds Burfiend on the baseline. It goes to work with a turnaround hook that comes up short, and a rebound pulled down by Orm. Up it goes and stolen away by Leeson. And here comes Chucky Thompson. Hand it off to Blacketer. Throws it over to Burfiend. Burfiend to the side of the paint. Hooks to the corner. Leeson fakes the three. Up to Thompson. Thompson at the elbow. And he'll fake middle and go baseline. Stop on the box and force one up and in. Chucky with his first basket, and it's a 4-point tie. Here's Brewer. Over to Jones. Up top to Whalen. Over to Brewer. Brewer will take the three. Rims off. Rebound tapped up. Missed it. Dudley had it for a moment. There's a fight for it. And Chucky Thompson ripped it away. Chucky to the three-point arc. He'll pop for three. That's short. Rebound to Orm. Orm throws it up to Whalen. Intercepted by Thompson. Midway through the first quarter, 4-4 tie. Chucky Thompson with the ball. Between the circles. Stops, he'll hand it off to Dudley. Dudley with 14 on the shot clock. Kicks at the corner to Leeson. Leeson trying to get some help. Gets Burfiend to come to the box. And Burfiend's going to draw a foul on a T-Bird. See who that's on. I think it's going to be on Whalen. That's his second personal foul. Couple of substitutions. Tyler Ireland in for the first time tonight for the Highclimbers. Kewan Harrison Howard in there for the T-Birds, as well as Luke Reed. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Leeson comes away with the ball out of some deflections. He'll get it to Dudley. High post feed to Ireland. He'll try to get it down to Thompson. It's knocked away, but there's going to be another foul on the T-Birds here. That'll go on Kewan Harrison Howard, his first. Third team foul on Tumwater. Shelton baseline inbounds. Dudley will trigger the play. Lob it all the way out to Thompson. Back to Dudley looking for Ireland. Up top to Blacketer. Blacketer's going to go down the key and get it knocked out of his hands. And here come the T-Birds, and a steal by Blacketer. Blacketer one-on-one. It's going to spin. He'll kick it out to Leeson around the horn. Dudley will take a three opposite side. Yes! It's a 3-point lead for the Highclimbers. 7-4. Under 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Reed and Orm exchange passes. Orm into the corner to Reed. Reed will take the three to tie it. Luke Reed with the first three for the T-Birds, and it's all knotted up at 7. 2:35 to go, first quarter. Here's Blacketer. Below dribbles. Swing it over near side. Into the corner is Leeson. Down to the box, Ireland. It's going to go one-on-one. Turn and hook. He's hocked in, fouled by Ryan Otten. And Ireland at the free throw line for the Highclimbers. Now, Tyler, I watched the game in Aberdeen, and he was very active, Jerry, getting more involved in the offense off the bench. Got the first one. They get one more. .220 to go, first quarter. Second one's off the back of the iron, rebound pulled down by Orm. Up to Brewer, handed off to Harrison Howard. Near side, Orm again. Into the corner, Howard to Brewer. Brewer forces one up and in. Tumwater with his first lead, 9-8. Here's Blacketer, far side. Handing off to Dudley. And a moving screen on Blacketer. You can see that coming from here, Jerry.
That is the second turnover for the Highclimbers. Tumwater already has 5 turnovers.
So Tanner Brewer is in for Tumwater. So is Andrew Collins. And I thought there was another substitution. I could be wrong. I guess I was wrong. Here's Reed to the baseline, gets the ball back. Swing it up to Howard, over opposite side. It is Luke Brewer. Into the paint, quick pass out, Reed for 3. No. Rebound pulled down by Collins. Stolen away by Chucky Thompson. Chucky wisely lets everybody go ahead of him. He'll set the offense. Loses a handle on the ball, and they'll say it stays with the Highclimbers. Noble, nope, they're not gonna, we're gonna get a couple of substitutions here. It will be Noble Pugh and Nathaniel Bird. I guess they reversed that call, Jerry. So substitutions come on. Tumwater gets the ball. Leading by 1:13 to go, first quarter.
So that'll be the third turnover for the Highclimbers.
There's Brewer. Back to Howard. Harrison Howard. Swing it over to Reed. Around the perimeter it goes. Brewer for 3. Yep. And he has 7 points. Giving T-Birds a 4-point lead.
Actually, I have him down for 7.
So I said 7 points. And that'll be a foul on Ireland and turnover. Gives the ball right back to the T-Birds with a 4-point lead. Here's Reed. Back to Harrison Howard. Throw into the corner to Reed. Opposite side now to Brewer. Brewer to Harrison Howard. Driving baseline, draws a double team, and they're going to say he pushed off. Boy, didn't see that at all. And that'll be T1 Harrison Howard's second personal, if I've got this right.
That is correct.
So 5 team fouls on the T-Birds, 4 on the Highclimbers. Shelton with the ball. Here's Pugh. Over to Leeson. Leeson doesn't take the screen, kicks it to the corner, and it is Dudley. Dudley puts it on the floor, leaves it for Pugh. Noble steps back, takes a 3. Short. Rebound tapped and controlled. Tanner Brewer comes away with it. And here is Reed having it slapped out of his hands as he turned the corner. There is 0.4 seconds remaining in the quarter, Jerry. 4-point lead for the T-Birds, and they'll have a baseline inbounds. Look for a lob in the middle. That's what I'd do. Put Tanner Brewer in there. Nope, kick it in the corner. 3 on the way. Nope. Luke Brewer just came up short. So we're through one quarter. T-Birds 12, Highclimbers 8. We'll be right back.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. Jerry, you had anything to add?
Yeah, I do have a couple things.
Okay.
Luke Brewer is your high
leading scorer. Let's go with that.
And he's 2 for 4 from 2-point land, and he has 1 3-pointer, and he's 1 for 2 from the foul line.
Highclimbers will start with the ball. They have Dudley, Pugh, Leesom, Ireland, and Bird. Pugh will get the ball inbound, step across midcourt. Guarded by Harrison Howard. Got a steal by Harrison Howard. He's going to scoop it over to Reed to lay off the glass and in. That's Luke Reed with 5 points. There's Pugh again with the ball. Trying to get by Harrison Howard. Gets by, throws it in the corner. Here's Leesom. The tie. Back out to Pugh. 15 on the shot clock. Another moving screen, but no call. And that ball's free and kicked around, and Ireland had to go to the floor to get it. They'll go to Pugh. Pugh with 8 seconds to Leesom. Leesom to the baseline. Hooks it to Ireland, and it's just rejected, but there's a foul on the play. And that will go on Carlos Matheny, who's in the ball game for the first time. Didn't see him check in. He's called with the first foul on him. 6th team foul. Ireland's first free throw bounces around and dropped out. I don't know how many times it bounced up there, Jerry.
I know it.
About 4. Ireland with another free throw. That one's off the back of the iron. Matheny with the rebound for Tumwater. Speeds up to Reed, back to Matheny. To Harrison Howard, trying to clear everybody out from this side. And then throw it over to Reed. Back to Harrison Howard, takes the free at the top of the key. No. Rebound goes to Collins. Collins around, he'll find Harrison Howard. Into the paint, kick it to Reed. Reed will shuffle to the baseline. Collins with the jumper in and out. Rebound goes to Dudley for Shelton. Trailing by 6. Over to Bird. Bird to Leesom. To Ireland, taken away by Harrison Howard. He's going to go one-on-one with Pugh, go right around and took an extra step, though. Wow. Thought he was a little quicker than that.
6 turnovers per team.
Okay. Chucky Thompson will step back onto the court for Shelton. So does Bo Blacketer, and Mason Goose will step on for the first time tonight. Here's Blacketer. Hand it off to Pugh. Finds Chucky, cut into the basket. Out to Blacketer, over to Chucky. Thompson will put it down on the floor, put it on the floor, and try and drive to Pugh up top. 12 on the shot clock. Screen, pick and roll, nope. Goes over to Chucky. Thompson will drive to the baseline, has slapped out of bounds by Reed. Quick hands, it'll be baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. 5 on the shot clock. Burfing will step back onto the court for Shelton. Ireland will sit down. A couple of substitutions. Otten steps on for Tumwater, and so does Orm. Inbounds goes to Blacketer. He'll catch, he'll shoot, he'll rim that one off. Rebound saved by Otten. Up it goes to Orm. Orm will hand it off to Reed, way outside. Kick it to Matheny down to the baseline, gets it back. Matheny for 3. No, rebound Chucky Thompson with a good box out. So 6-point lead for Tumwater. Shelton with the ball. Here's Noble Pugh. Gets the screen from Burfield over to Thompson. Thompson's going to drive baseline. Stop on the box and spin. Kick it out to Pugh. 8 on the shot clock. Pugh will step back. Got to go to work. 5 now. He's going to drive. Draws a double team. Kick it to Burfield. His fadeaway doesn't fall in. Comes up short. And that'll end up with a turnover. Luke Brewer will step back onto the court for the T-Birds, giving Luke Reed a rest. Here comes Jack Jones with the ball for the T-Birds. Over to Luke Brewer. Matheny, Jones, back to Brewer. Down it goes. Deflected and out of bounds by good defense. I think that was Goose got in front of Otten. It'll stay with the T-Birds. 18 on the shot clock. 5:01 to go in the half. Inbounds goes to Brewer from Jones, and he'll get it back. Over to Matheny, back to Jones, around to Brewer, to Otten. Otten's going to have a little bit of a foul there, a little late whistle. Burfield will pick up his first, and that's the 15th foul on Shelton. So it's a baseline inbounds for the T-Bird. Jones trying to get it into Matheny. Ball's pokes up in the air, and the T-Birds control it. Here's Orm driving in, leaves it for the big man. Otten puts it up and in. And we have a T-Bird down, getting up slowly. Is going to be Orm. He's going to try to walk it off here. I don't know if he's going to be able to. They're going to bring in Andrew Collins for Orm. They'll attend to Orm's ankle, I'm sure. 8-point lead for the T-Birds. 4:40 to go in the half. Shelton with the ball. Here's Blacketer handing it off to Thompson. Thompson to Pugh. Back to Blacketer. Blacketer out to Goose. Goose to the foul line. He'll leave it for Thompson. Thompson with 15 on the shot clock. Going to go to work. Stopped in the paint, puts it up. Nice hesitation. Missed the shot, however. Otten will pull down the rebound, and here comes Jones. Jones to the hoop. Oh, boy. Jack Jones with his first basket. And that's a 10-point lead for Tumwater. Here's Pugh between the circles. And a full timeout has been called. 4:05 to go in the first half. It is a 10-point lead for Tumwater. We'll take a timeout.
Right now, the COVID-19 vaccines are available to millions of Americans.
So we urge you to get vaccinated when it's available to you.
That's the first step to ending the pandemic and moving our country forward. It's up to you.
Get your COVID-19 vaccination from Mason Health. Go to masongeneral.com to easily schedule your appointment today. You can also find a link to schedule your shot in the upper right-hand corner of masonwebtv.com.
Back in the mini dome.
Okay, that was the first time out of the ball game, and that goes to the Highclimbers. Full timeout. So far, your leading scorer for the T-Birds is Luke Brewer. He's 5 for 8 from the field and 1 for 2 from the line.
Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout. Blacketer will trigger the play at the end of the scorer's table. They'll get it into Pugh, working with Thompson, Goose, and Burfield. Here's Goose. He's going to drive baseline. Stop. Put up a fadeaway. Goes right to Chucky Thompson, but they're going to get Chucky with a push-off. And that'll be 2 personals on Chucky. 10-point lead for Tumwater, largest of the night so far.
And they're on a 10-0 run.
Here comes Luke Reed for the T-Birds. Swing it over to Brewer. Brewer will get it over to Jones. Jones back to Reed, back to Jones. They're looking for the big man. Jones is going to drive baseline. His pass is a little off target and picked off by Blacketer. Bo will bring it up for the Highclimbers. Up it goes to Pugh. Noble to the top of the key. Going to dribble penetrate, find Thompson. Thompson's going to drive baseline, or try to. Cut off by Collins, and that's, here come the Tumwater T-Birds. Up to Brewer, and a follow by, that was Collins off the rebound. Here's Chucky Thompson with the ball. It's a 12-point lead. And Chucky will get it to Burfing. Chase is going to drive, bang bodies, and he's going to be fouled by Otten. That'll be 2 on Ryan, 17th foul. And I just noticed, Jerry, Highclimbers have not scored in this quarter.
Yeah, it's a 12-0 run.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Chase Burfing at the free throw line. He can put a point up there for him. And he does. Gives him 3. Dudley and Leeson will return for the Highclimbers. And Tanner Brewer is back in for Tumwater. Chucky and Pugh will sit down for Shelton. And I didn't see who went out for the T-Birds is Burfing hits the second free throw.
Yeah, Chase has a nice shot, and he broke that 12-0 run by Tumwater.
Here's Reed. Brewer will extend for 3, in and out. Rebound tapped and out of bounds by the T-Birds. It was a combination of Luke Reed and Tanner Brewer. Here comes Orm. Got his ankle taped up. He's ready to play. Collins will sit down for Tumwater. Highclimber ball, trailing by 10. 2:40 to go here in the half. Bo Blackadder brings across the timeline. Hand it off to Dudley. Tobin turns the corner. Gets it to Leeson. Matai drives, finds Dudley. Dudley with 10 on the shot clock, drives baseline, spins, had it stripped and stolen away by Orm. Orm quickly up to Reed. Luke Reed to the hoop. Missed it. And the ball's tracked down by Brewer. That's Luke Brewer. Out for Orm for 3, and that rims off, and here comes Blackadder for the Highclimbers. Blackadder into the paint. Kick it to the corner. Here's Dudley. Takes a 3 with Brewer running at him. In and out, and a rebound pulled down by Luke Reed. Leaves it for Jones. Over to Orm. Orm's going to drive, kick it to Brewer. Luke Brewer, cross court it goes to Reed. Up top, quick pass around. Here's Brewer. Luke's going to drive, hook it down the middle to Tanner Brewer, and it's stolen away by Burfing. Here's Dudley on the drive to the foul line. Throw it to Leeson. Leeson holds the ball with 15 on the shot clock. Over to Burfing. Burfing driving baseline. Swarming defense by the T-Birds. Out to Dudley. Dudley will take a 3 and hit it. That's his second 3 in the ball game, and the lead is now down to 7. Here's Orm. He'll try to answer. No. Rebound pulled down by Leeson. And here comes Goose. Back in the ball game. And when he checked in, here's Dudley. Dudley on the floor. Stops on the dribble, needs somebody to come help him out. Goes to Goose. Goose gets a pick from Burfing, finds Leeson. Leeson to the foul line, stops. Back to Goose. Goose to the foul line. And stolen by Reed. Reed will leave it for Orm. Orm up top to Jones. Jones will go 2 big steps into the paint. Comes up short. Rebound goes to Goose. And here comes Dudley. Quickly up to Blackadder. Back to Dudley. 14 seconds and counting.
Ready for the last shot?
I would think so. Dudley with a nice avoidance. He'll stop, throw it, and it's deflected. And he'll turn and he'll shoot a 3 that rims short. Rebound. Burfing up, in. Count it. They count it at the buzzer for Chase Burfing. So at the half, Tumwater 20, Shelton 15. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with some halftime statistics and more from the Mini Dome on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
We know this year's been tough, but now the vaccines are here and open to everyone 16 and older. We give our thanks for those who helped us get here. To the folks calling the shots, giving the shots, or getting them, we thank you. And for those who have waited so patiently, it's time. Visit vaccinelocator.doh.wa.gov.
Get your COVID-19 vaccination from Mason Health. Go to masongeneral.com to easily schedule your appointment today. You can also find a link to schedule your shot in the upper right-hand corner of masonwebtv.com.
Halftime score, you see it there, 20-15. Tumwater leading Shelton tonight. Leading scorer is Luke Brewer. He has 7 points so far. 5 for Luke Reed. 4 for Ryan Otten. A basket for Andrew Collins and a basket for Jack Jones. For the Highclimbers, their leading scorers, Tobin Dudley has 6 points. He hit 2 threes. Chase Burfing has 6 points. 2, I'm missing a point here. 2 for Chucky Thompson, and a point for Tyler Ireland. I am short a point here. No, I'm not. Never mind. I'll do the math right, and it'll be
Chase Burfing.
Yeah, no, I got it right. So that's where we sit at the half. We'll have some more statistics in just a moment from Jerry Apple and crew. As it is 20-15, the T-Birds had a 12-point lead in the second quarter. Highclimbers cut that to 5. We'll be right back.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
The COVID-19 vaccines can be our chance to get back to our plans, to get back to each other, to life. But it's okay to have questions, like, can the vaccines give you COVID-19? You cannot get COVID-19 from a vaccine. Find the latest information at getvaccineanswers.org.
And we're back at halftime. 20-15. Tumwater with the lead. Jerry Apple has some more statistics for you.
I do. Let's start off with the visitors. Let's start off with Tumwater. Tumwater was 8 for 22 from the field for 36 points. They were 2 for 3 from the line. They had 9 turnovers, same as Shelton. And I have the leading scorer, Luke Brewer.
Yeah, 7 points.
Okay, now for the Highclimbers, they were 5 for 17 from the field, 29%. They were 3 for 6 from the line, and they also, like I mentioned, had 9 turnovers. And I just got a statistic from my good friend Daryl White. And Daryl, thank you so much. And he keeps track of the rebounds. Shelton High School had 8 defensive rebounds and 1 offensive rebound. And the leading rebounder for the Highclimbers was Chucky Thompson with 3. Tumwater had 14 defensive rebounds and 3 offensive rebounds. Orem and Otten both had 4 apiece.
Okay.
So that's the statistics.
Okay. That's all you had for us?
Well, let's see. Basically, there was very few fouls as far as shooting fouls.
Right.
3 for 6 for the Highclimbers, 50%, and I have 2 for 3 for
Luke
Tumwater.
Brewer. Luke Brewer had all the free throws for the
Yes, he did. He was 2 for 3.
Let's see here. Foul. You mentioned not a lot of fouls. Kiwan Harris Howard has 2 personals. Cody Whalen has 2 personals. Ryan Otten has 2 personals for Tumwater. And Chucky Thompson has 2. And everybody else is 1 or none, mostly none. So we've had a pretty, based on what we saw in the JV game and what I saw in the fourth quarter of the C team's game, there was a lot of fouls called, so maybe they'll tighten it up. Maybe it's a completely different crew, so
yeah,
we'll know. Well, we got a couple of minutes before we get to the third quarter. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back with that third quarter as it's 20-15. Tumwater on top at the break.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR. Then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV. Restart or replay shows you've missed and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
This broadcast is copyright protected by Digiproof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and Hood Canal Communications is prohibited.
Just about ready to start the third quarter. Jerry?
Yeah. Shelton has a little momentum going into the third quarter. The score was 20-10 at one time, and they cut it down to 20-15. So right. They've had the last 5 points.
So T-Birds will start out with the ball. They have Jones. Let's see here. Brewer, Otten, Orm, and Whalen on the court. He has the ball. Highclimbers, well, we have a stop here. We got a moment here. We'll give you the high climber lineup. But Burfield, Thompson, Leesom, Dudley, and Blackett are the starting 5. Not really sure why that was. There was a delay, but the 4 seconds went off the shot clock. Yes. Well, and here are the T-Birds. Orm with it. Into the corner, Whalen. Looking for somebody, and there's Brewer with a jumper at the baseline, and he'll rim it off. Blacketer with the rebound. And here come the high climbers. Quickly to Dudley. Dudley to the baseline. Dribbles up to the top, loses it off his foot, and here comes Brewer. Luke Brewer is going to go. I don't know if he was going for the dunk or what there, but Leesom's going to be called with his first foul. No, it is not on Leesom, Jerry. They're going to say that was an offensive foul on Luke Brewer. Wow. I don't know, did he push off with his hand or his arm?
He had to be.
Wow.
Because I thought he had a pretty clear shot.
I thought
drive at the hoop. Didn't you?
I thought he did too. I thought Leesom was simply going to be called, but I guess it's good defense on Leesom to draw some sort of a offensive foul on that. Have to look at the replay for that one, which we don't have. So here's Blacketer. Blacketer handed off to Leesom. Matai to the foul line. He'll quick pass down to Chucky. Had to save it in bounds into the corner to Dudley. Dudley drives baseline, stops, finds Burfield off his hands, and there's going to be a push in the back on Otten, I believe. Yep, that'll be 3 on Ryan, and 2 quick fouls on the T-Birds. So Tanner Brewer will get up and replace Sir Ryan Otten. It'll be baseline inbounds for the high climbers. Dudley will trigger the play. They'll lob it into Thompson. Thompson will get into the middle of the paint to Leesom, and then there's another foul on Tumwater. Wow. And that'll go on Tanner Brewer, his first. Again, baseline inbounds for the high climbers. Into the corner, Thompson for 3. No. Leesom with a rebound. 1 dribble, spins to the hoop, and it goes in. That's Matai's first basket, and it's a 3-point lead for Tumwater. Here's Whalen, over to Brewer, back to Whalen, to Tanner Brewer. Quick passes around the perimeter. Here's Whalen, kick it out, and it's Luke Brewer for 3. Yes! That's his second 3 in the ball game, giving him 10 points, and the lead is back up to 6 for Tumwater. Here's Dudley. Oh, kick ball. Dudley tried to feed Burfield down on the side of the paint and is kicked.
And Burfield has been pretty good inside. I think he's the most effective of our big men tonight inside.
Dudley will take the baseline inbounds and lob it up to Thompson. Chucky will drive foul line into the paint, kick it to the corner. Here's Leesom for 3. Rims off. Rebound goes to Tanner Brewer. And here comes Whalen for Tumwater. Into the corner. Jones for 3. Yes! Jack Jones with his first 3 of the ball game, 5 points. And quickly the T-Birds are back up with a 9-point lead. Chucky Thompson got away with a walk there, finds Bo Blacketer out to Thompson. Thompson fakes the 3, takes a drive to the hoop, lays it up and in. Only 4 points for Chucky.
Very nice drive to the basket, though. Nice move.
Here's Whalen between the circles, lobs into the corner to Orm. Orm to Whalen at the elbow. And we have another offensive foul on the T-Birds. Or was it 3 seconds? I guess it was 3 seconds in the key. I tell you, it's a quick 3 seconds, Jerry.
Okay.
Either way, it's a turnover. High Climbers trailing by 7. Third quarter action. Here's Leesom. Leesom looks for some help. Gets a, well, I thought he was going to do a backdoor to, but it's now in Chucky's hands. He's on the box. He'll just extend, put it up and in. He just jumped over Luke Brewer, Jerry. Just out-jumped him.
Yeah, Chucky's coming alive.
Here's Whalen with it between the circles. Over to Jones. Orm will take a 3. Hits it. That's Camden's first points of the night, and he has 3. 8-point lead for Tumwater. A 30-second timeout called by Shelton. Under 5 minutes to go, Jerry.
Well, I've been really pleased the last couple times that Chucky's had that ball. Hey, he's made a couple really nice, he's taken it to the hoop really well. He's made 2 nice shots from inside. Chase Burfing, before those 2 baskets by Chucky, seemed to be the most effective inside against Tumwater. So we're starting to see a little more action from our big men. So that's good.
Okay. Highclimber ball in their front court. Same lineup, Burfing, Leesom, Thompson, Dudley, and Blacketer. Waylon Jones, both Brewers, and Orem on there for Tumwater. Here's Thompson. Get it to Blacketer. Back to Thompson. Over to Leesom. Hook it down to Chucky. Chucky challenges Brewer. Missed it. Got his own rebound. He'll dribble out of the key. Reset to Leesom. And boy, the bodies are flying and the whistles are coming out. And that'll be a foul on Cody Whalen. That's his 3rd. And now we're at 14 fouls on Tumwater. Luke Reed will step onto the court for the T-Birds. And Whalen sit down. Sideline inbounds. Dudley will lob it to Burfing. Burfing 1 dribble, puts it off the glass and in. Chase with his 8th point. And they cut the lead down to 6.
Chase uses that backboard really nicely.
Here's Orem way outside for 3. No rebound. Skying in there was Brewer, but it goes off the backboard and the ball pokes free. And here's Orem. Orem will get it to Brewer. Brewer at the foul line elbow. He'll hit the jumper. Luke Brewer with 12 points. Lead up to 8. T-Birds have led by as many as 12 in the ball game, 9 in the quarter. Here's Dudley into the paint, get it to Thompson. Thompson kick it to the corner, or actually to the elbow, and that's Blacketer. Here's Leesom, 10 on the shot clock for the Highclimbers. Leesom's going to go to work to the lowers his shoulder, puts it off the glass and in. That's just pure power by Matai.
And he's 2 for 3 from the field.
And here's a Reed to Jones to Brewer, left open. I thought he would take the 3. He's going to drive into the paint, trying to lace a pass down out of bounds, trying to get it to Tanner underneath, and they're going to reverse that call because they say it was tipped by the Highclimbers.
Oh, okay.
A couple of substitutions on both teams here. Let's see here. Collins and Harrison Howard in there for the T-Birds. Ireland, Bird, and Pugh in there for the Highclimbers. Into the corner, Harrison Howard to take the 3. Missed it, rebound Bird had it. Ireland pulls it away from Bird, and here comes Pugh. Highclimbers spreading out, and a steal by Harrison Howard, and he'll scoop it up. Oh, missed the layup. Bird almost had the rebound off of his fingertips out of bounds. It'll stay with the T-Birds off the turnover. Jerry, how many turnovers do we have here?
Okay, for the Highclimbers, they have 12. And for the T-Birds, they have 10.
Okay. Baseline inbounds for the T-Birds. Ball is deflected, but it goes right to Brewer. Brewer will get it to Orem. Orem 6 feet beyond the arc. Takes the 3, misses it. Matai Leesom with the rebound. And here comes Pugh. Pugh loses the handle on the ball. Ball squirts free. Matai Leesom comes away with it. Up fakes once, hacked, fouled, and hits the basket. Leesom with 6 points in the quarter. At the free throw line for possible 3-point play.
Yeah, Matai's coming alive too. 3 for 3.
Carlos Matheny will check on into the ball game for the T-Birds, and Orem will sit down. 4-point lead for Tumwater. 2:46 to go, third quarter. Shelton's Matai Leesom missed the free throw, and the rebound goes up to Reed. Reed will get it up to Harrison Howard, to Matheny in the corner, up to Reed. Reed over to Brewer. Brewer pull-up jumper at the side of the paint, in and out. Rebound goes to the big man for the Highclimbers. And Ireland, they'll get it to Pugh. 2.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Leeson, open for three in the corner. Short, got his own rebound. Fins off Matheny, kicks it to Dudley. Dudley, pull-up jumper on the drive. He's fouled. He's going to the hoop. Tobin Dudley will go to the free throw line. Try to cut into this 4-point Tumwater lead. Andrew Collins picked up his first, and that's the 6th team foul on Tumwater. And Tobin Dudley at the free throw line. Hit the front of the rim and it dropped in. Tobin has 7 points. Matai Leeson will sit down. Nathaniel Bird back in the ballgame. No, Chucky Thompson back in the ballgame, excuse me. Bird has been in here for a while. Dudley's second free throw, hit the back of the iron, rebound, Chucky Thompson. Up to Dudley. Dudley looking for Ireland, now he'll get it to Thompson. Thompson, oh boy, that was a bad pass and into the back court, and that's over and back. Chucky threw it, he thought that somebody would be at the top, nobody was there. And the full timeout is called. 2:09 to go in the third, 31-28. We seem to be stuck on this score. We'll be right back. Back at the mini dome, 31-28 is our score. Tumwater with the lead in the ball when we come back.
Well, yeah, the Highclimbers have cut into the lead. There was a 20-15 halftime lead, and of course now the Tumwater has a 3-point lead.
Here's Brewer to Matheny, over to Harrison Howard, into the corner. And it's a Reed up top to Brewer. And here is Matheny. Matheny, shake and bake there by Harrison Howard. Back to Harrison Howard, trying to find some dribble penetration. Here's Brewer, corner, far side. Short rebound goes to Chucky Thompson. Chucky over to Pugh. Back to Thompson. Minute and a half to go in the quarter. 3-point lead. Still 31-28. Chucky for three at the top. Missed it. Rebound and the putback is Tyler Ireland. The 1-point game. And here comes Harrison Howard. Near steal there, but here's Reed. Back to Harrison Howard. Drives baseline. Stops. Kicks it to Brewer. Brewer side of the paint. Into the paint. Puts it up. Dropped off. Rebound Harrison Howard. He's in a battle for that ball with Bird, and it's a jump ball called, and that'll be Highclimber ball.
And Ireland is the one that put the pressure on him having to shoot that ball very awkwardly.
And Bo Blacketer is back in the ball game, and he replaces who sat down. Oh, it's Dudley. Here's Pugh with the ball, crossing midcourt. Hand it off to Blacketer. Bo will step in the midcourt circle. Spread out that offense. Or the defense. Here's Bird. Over to Pugh. Oh, ball poked out of the hands, but it ping-pongs around. And here's Ireland with a bucket and no whistle.
Nice assist from Bird.
Here is Reed to Collins. Collins pull-up jumper at the foul line, off the glass and in. Andrew Collins with his second basket of the evening. 1-point lead for Tumwater, 33-32. Shelton with the ball. Here's Blacketer with 18 seconds in the quarter. Here's over to Bird. Bird finds Pugh. Pugh, no whistles this time. Here's Chucky Thompson with 8 seconds to work. Chucky pushed off and no whistle. Steps back for three. Missed it. Rebound. Ireland had it. Brewer comes away with it. We're through the 3 quarters, and it's a 1-point lead for Tumwater, 33-32. We'll be back with the 4th quarter in just a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Fourth quarter underway. Tumwater has the ball. Brewer to Whalen. Whalen will dribble around to the side of the paint, out to Brewer. Brewer takes the 3. Hits it. Gives him 15 points.
That's his 3rd 3-pointer.
And it's a 4-point lead for Tumwater. Here's Thompson. Thompson to Pugh, trying to answer. He does! Noble Pugh with his first basket, and it's a 1-point lead again for Tumwater. 30 seconds gone in the 4th quarter. There's Jones in, quick passes out, and here's Brewer for 3 again. No, rebound tracked down by Whalen. He'll step back and reset. Throw it over to Orm. Orm down to Otten. Otten back to Orm. Orm takes the 3. Short, or actually a little bit long, I should say. Leeson with the rebound. Out to Thompson. Thompson going to go right to the hoop. Had it partially blocked, I think. And here comes Whalen. Over to Brewer. Brewer runner banging bodies. They're going to call a block on Blacketer. He had the right position and he stood there, but contact was not sufficient enough. That is only the first team foul for the Highclimbers in the half, Jerry.
And that's good news, because when it gets close at the end,
Brewer rattled in the first free throw. He'll get one more. Extends the lead up to 2. Second one dropped out. Rebound. Otten had it, but Thompson comes away with it, and then a jump ball called. And that'll go stay with the Highclimbers.
So no turnover on the jump ball.
6:50 to go in the ball game. 37-35. Tumwater with the lead. Shelton with the ball. Here's Chucky Thompson. Hands it off to Matthias Leeson. High post feed to Ireland. Ireland turns, jumps for a foul line jumper, and he hit it. Gives him 7 points. Tie ball game. 6.5 to go.
3 for 4 from the field for Ireland.
Whalen to Otten to Brewer in the corner near side. 3, no. Rebound Ireland over Otten out to Leeson. Leeson wisely turns around, throws it to the trailer. That is Blacketer. Here's Thompson. Hands it off to Blacketer. Here's Blacketer again. Stops. Finds Pugh. Pugh will put it on the floor. Get it to Chucky Thompson. 7 on the shot clock. Here goes Chucky. Chucky to Blacketer. Blacketer to Leeson. Leeson with a second. Got to get it up. He doesn't. And a shot clock violation plus a block by Otten. I don't know if the block's going to count, but
Otten, even though he has not scored very much tonight, does a very nice job of passing. Excellent passer.
37 all. Tumwater with the ball. 5:45 to go in the game. High post feed to Otten. Out to Brewer, up top to Whalen, over to Orm. Orm clears everybody out. And he'll throw it up top to Brewer. Brewer going to drive in, challenge the big man, put it up in. Luke Brewer with 6 points in the quarter, 18 for the game. 2-point lead for Tumwater. Here's Pugh over to Thompson. Thompson drives baseline, puts it up and in. All knotted up at 39 now. Approaching 5 minutes to go. Here's Jones, got away with a palming. If I had a camera on Coach Krieger, I would point it at him because he just can't believe that no call. Here's Whalen, far side. He's going to drive by Leeson, put one up over Ireland, off the glass and in. Carlos Whalen with his first basket. And it's a 41-39 lead for Tumwater. Highclimbers had a lead early. I think it was 6-0, if I remember right. Quick passes. Here's Pugh. 10 on the shot clock for the Highclimbers. Pugh at the top for 3. No. Rebound goes to Jones, and they're going to get Blackadder with a foul. That'll be 3 on him.
I've got 2. And then the scoreboard says 2.
Well, I guess it's 2 then. Dudley and Burfing step back onto the court for the Highclimbers. Tumwater with the ball in a 2-point lead. Approaching 4:10 to go in the ball game. Here's Brewer, quick pass down to, that was Jones, out. Here's Jones, baseline jumper goes in. Jones with 7 points. And the lead is 4 for Tumwater. Under 4 minutes to go. Chucky Thompson with the ball. Oh, ball poked free. Chucky's going to go to work one-on-one. Step back for the something. And he draws a foul on Luke Brewer, his second. And that's the 17th foul on Tumwater, so the Highclimbers are shooting the rest of the game. Chucky Thompson at the free throw line. His first trip to the free throw line. He has 8 points. Got the first one. They'll get one more.
The key to this game is the foul shots. The 1-and-1, they're in it.
2-point lead for Tumwater. And a timeout call by, I believe it's Tumwater, takes the timeout. See if it's a full or is it a 30? Yep. It's a full, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back.
The COVID-19 vaccines can be our chance to get back to our plans, to get back to each other, to life. But it's okay to have questions, like, how were the vaccines tested? In rigorous clinical trials among adults of diverse backgrounds. Find the latest information at getvaccineanswers.org.
Two-point lead for Tumwater. Without the ball when we come back, when they start playing. Sorry. Go ahead, Joe.
Like I said, right now, every foul awarded to the Highclimbers, they're going to be in a 1-on-1 situation unless it's a shooting foul. And that's good news. If we can make our foul shots in this last 3 minutes, that's good news.
17 fouls on the Tumwater, only 2 on Shelton. 3:43 to go in the ball game. Here comes Whalen with the ball for Tumwater. Over to Jones, back to Whalen, Brewer near side. And Orm lost the handle on the ball. Blackadder comes away with it. And they'll reverse sides. Here's Blackadder. Bo dancing around with the dribbles, hands it off to Dudley. To Chucky. to Bo, back to Chucky Thompson. Will take the three in the corner. That rims off. Rebound, a fight for it. Otten knocked it to the baseline. Whalen picks it up, and here come the T-Birds, leading by 2. Here's Jones outside to the foul line. Jump stops in the middle. Little runner goes in. Jack Jones, 9 points. 4-point lead for Tumwater. 2:50 to go in the game and counting. Here's Blacketer. Hands it off to Thompson. Thompson top of the key between the legs. Out to Blacketer. Blacketer up top to Leesom. Leesom's going to go to work. Tripped up but no call, and then a late whistle, and they're going to call a travel. Wow. 2:38 remaining. 4-point lead for Tumwater. See if there's moisture on the court. Tumwater with a 4-point lead and the ball. Whalen will walk the ball up the court. Throw it over to Orm. To Jones in and around. Here's Brewer looking for Otten. Climbers in that 2-3 zone. Brewer back to Whalen. Whalen with 5 on the shot clock. Orm for 3. Missed it. Rebound goes to Thompson. Chucky will bring the ball up. Approaching 2 minutes remaining in the game. 4-point lead for Tumwater. Shelton with the ball. Kick it to Blacketer. Blacketer kid dribble, penetrates, finds Leesom. Leesom spins, double pumps, missed the shot. Rebound. Chucky had it. And they're going to call a foul on Tumwater, I believe. It does look that way. And that goes on Ryan Otten. That's his 4th. Thompson at the free throw line for the first of a 1-and-1. Got the first one, or get another one. Lead is now 3 for Tumwater. 1:54 remains. Second one goes in.
Chucky's 4 for 4 from the foul line.
2-point lead for Tumwater. Whalen gets the ball back. Quick pass out. Brewer fakes the 3, drives the baseline. Pull-up jumper for Brewer, drops in. Lead is back to 4. Here's Chucky Thompson. Lost the handle, got the ball back. Oh, he double dribbled. Nope, they're going to say he didn't double dribble. That's the discussion here. It was touched by a Tumwater player, so that keeps the ball in Highclimbers' hands, but they should knock the few seconds off the shot clock as well. They did knock 10 off the shot clock, but the timeout has been taken. 1:26 remains in the game. 4-point lead for Tumwater. Shelton had the ball when we come back.
I believe that's the second timeout.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout. Still waiting for Tumwater. They did call the timeout. They have Burfield, Leesom, Thompson, Dudley, and Blacketer on the court. Tumwater counters with Jones, Whalen, Brewer, Otten, and Orm. Sideline inbounds. Foul line extended near side. Dudley will trigger the play. Is it, blocked and stolen away. Here's Whalen. Whalen tripped up, finds Otten. Otten turns around, rejected by Thompson. recovered by Whalen, and Orm comes away with it. And the ball stripped again, nearly stolen away by Thompson. Here's Brewer. The Highclimbers are man-to-man. Jones. And we have a timeout again by Tumwater with a 4-point lead. Go ahead, Jerry.
That's their third timeout, and I believe their final timeout for Tumwater.
1:03 remains in the ball game. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. 4-point lead for Tumwater. They have 9 on the shot clock, Jerry.
The other thing Shelton tonight has done, they're shooting 8 for 13 from the foul line. So that's pretty good for them. I mean, they're improving. The other thing is they've cut down on the turnovers.
So it'll be sideline inbounds, near side, almost foul line extended for the T-Birds. Highclimbers have switched up their defense and are going man-to-man. Throw into back court to Whalen. Whalen's got to get busy. Remember, they only had, nice find. Here's Brewer. Brewer, 3 in the corner. Yes! With 1 on the shot clock. And that extends the lead to 7. Here's Leeson with the ball for Shelton. Finds Chucky cutting to the bucket. Oh, a little too hard on the layup. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Jones. And I hand it off to Whalen. And here's Orm. Orm splits the double team, and there's going to be a travel call. Wow.
That's the 14th turnover on Tumwater.
7-point lead for Tumwater, 50-43. 26.4 seconds remain. Shelton with the ball. Here's Bo Blacketer. Not much of urgency on him as he brings it up the court. Hands it off to Dudley. Dudley to the foul line. Stops, finds Thompson. Thompson 3 at the top of the key. No. Rebound goes to Otten. And here's Brewer, and that'll pretty much do it. Oh, actually up to Orm, knocked away by Leeson with 4.1 seconds. Nice pass, coach. All right, so baseline inbounds for the T-Birds. Whalen gets it into Brewer. Brewer holds, and that will be your final, 50-43. So a hard-fought battle between these two teams. And Tumwater comes away with a 50-43 victory. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back and have some final statistics and wrap this thing up on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Skip the wait at Mason Health's walk-in clinic. Conveniently reserve your appointment through the Mason General website. That's masongeneral.com/clinic/WIC. You can find a link on masonwebtv.com. Just look for the Skip the Wait ad in the upper left-hand corner.
It's a final in the mini-dome. Tumwater knocks off Shelton 50-43. They did it behind the 23 points from Luke Brewer. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 3-pointers in the ball game. Came alive there in the fourth and had 11 of his 23 points in the fourth quarter. They also got 9 points from Jack Jones, 5 from Luke Reed, 4 from Andrew Collins, and 4 from Ryan Otten, and a basket for Cody Whalen. For the Highclimbers, they were led by Chucky Thompson's 12 points, 8 from Chase Burfing, 7 from Tyler Ireland, 7 from Tobin Dudley, 6 from Matai Leesom, and a 3 by Noble Pugh. So Jerry continues his massive or frantic addition and writing. I'll tell you next up for the Highclimbers, they hit the road Monday and travel to Black Hills. Tumwater hosts WF West on Monday. You can watch both those games on the paid-to-view NFHS network. And Jerry, are you about ready, or do we need more time?
I need just a couple more minutes.
Okay, couple more minutes.
1 more minute.
1 more minute. All right. Well, we'll take that as a cue to play another commercial. How's that?
Thank you.
All right. And we'll be right back with Mr. Apple and some final statistics.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Well, it's a final in the mini dome, 50-43. Tumwater T-Birds held off the Shelton Highclimbers. They had a 12-point lead in the second quarter. Highclimbers whittled that down to 3, I believe, a couple of times.
And they got the lead one time.
Yes, they did. They had a lead late in the fourth, the Highclimbers did. And the T-Birds answered and pulled it off. They had a 9-point lead in the third quarter. Highclimbers came back and had that lead in the fourth. And Jerry, you ready for some more statistics?
I am.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's start off with Tumwater. Tumwater was 3 for 5 from the line, which is unusual. They didn't go to the line that often. One thing, Shelton didn't foul that much. Turnovers for Tumwater, they had 14 turnovers. Tumwater was they were 44% from the field. They were 21 for 48 for 44%. Now here's where it really helped Tumwater. They were 14 for 24 for inside the arc. So that made a difference there. And of course, Brewer. Every time Shelton would get close, Brewer
had the answer.
And so my player of the game for Tumwater has definitely got to be Luke Brewer.
Okay, I agree with that.
Yeah. Like I said, I was pleased with Shelton as far as their turnovers. I was pleased with Shelton with their foul shots. 8 for 13 is not great, but it's probably about 60-some%. Okay, Shelton made 16 of 43 shots, which is 37%. Shelton could only manage 12 shots from the three-point land, and they only made 3. And that's 25%. You got to raise that a little bit. And that was one of the things I was hoping to see Shelton would do tonight, get a little more outside shooting. Inside, though, they were 13 for 31. I think there was a lot of intimidation there. But in the second half, I did see Shelton start to be more effective on their inside game, especially from Chucky, from Ireland. I mean, Ireland was 3 for 5 from the field, so that was good. In the first half, Tobin Dudley had 2 3-pointers, 2 for 4 overall, but he didn't shoot any 3-pointers in the second half, and I was a little bit surprised about that. So we met some of our goals tonight. We cut Shelton cut their turnovers down to I have 14. That's good. And their foul shooting wasn't too bad, 8 for 13. Okay, I'm going to need some help on this one. There's a couple I think can be given this award for player of the game. I guess I'm going to give it to Chucky. He's 4 for 4 from the foul line. He was our leading scorer, but I think I'd like to have your opinion on that.
Sure. It's a tough call. I would actually would like to give it to Tyler Ireland, mainly if we go back a game that we didn't do, because what he did against Aberdeen and it rolled over to this game, I would give it to Tyler.
You know what? And that's a good call also. Tyler was 3 for 5 from the field, and I think he was a little bit intimidating too inside. I think he kept. I think our big men did keep Otten intact inside.
Yeah.
You know, Otten only scored 2 points?
4.
4 points.
4
okay,
points.
Excuse me.
2 in the first, 2 in the second, and nothing.
That is right. That is
the rest
correct.
of the game.
So I think they did a good job, our big man inside, keeping him intact. Like you said, we had no answer for Brewer.
But, you know, looking at film and looking at box scores, you wouldn't necessarily think that Luke Brewer would go off like he did.
Oh.
Necessarily. I mean, coaching staff knows more than we do, but I wouldn't have expected it from him. Anyways, Jerry,
the only other thing I want to say is Jack Jones. I was amazed. He has that nice little runner. Did you see, you notice that?
Yes,
yeah.
Old school.
And he was pretty effective. He was 4 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he had that 1-3 and a couple of. Actually, is that right?
I do have something.
Go ahead.
I've got to give Daryl credit.
Okay.
Here's a rundown on the rebounds.
Okay.
Shelton had 24 rebounds. Tumwater had 23. Chucky Thompson had 8 for Shelton. Otten had 5. I'm not sure of anything else. So I want to thank Daryl. Appreciate you helping me with statistics as always. Good friend.
I don't know if you saw that, Jerry, but there was a ninja on the court playing basketball. It's kind of funny.
Oh, yeah.
Little guy with I just had a shot at him. It was pretty cute, actually. All right, so there's your final, 50-43. Tumwater holds off Shelton tonight. That will pretty much do it for us. My thanks to Jerry Apple and Daryl for their help with tonight's game. Tonight's final again, 50-43. Tumwater. And our next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is Monday, as the Shelton girls host Black Hills. Game is set to start at 7 p.m., and we will talk to you then. Thanks for tuning in.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health, and by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.